If you're an investor in the stock market and real estate market, have you ever wondered why the terms bull market and bear market are completely opposite in the two industries? Well, in the stock market, when it's a bull market, prices are going up. It's a buyer's market, buy, 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 so you can make profit. If the In the real estate business, if it's a buyer's market, it's because prices are coming down and you want to buy, buy, buy because you can get a better deal for something you can afford. In the stock market, if prices are going down, you want to sell, sell, sell because you don't want to take a loss. And in the real estate market, it's a seller's market if prices are going up because buyers are coming along and giving you multiple offers and making you realize you can get a higher price for that property. Okay, I'm Dave Burke with Exit Realty here in the Bitterroot Valley, and I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to show you how this previous dissertation I just gave you applies to our local market here in the Bitterroot Valley in January of 2026, and we'll get into that right now. Although there are many charts and graphs prepared by the local multiple listing service, these three charts produced by Realtor Property Resources, which is RPR, I think are sort of the nutshell view of what's going on in the market here in Ravalli County. The first one is the market trend report, and that has a little slide bar on the top with that triangle that shows you whether we're in a seller's market or a buyer's market. According to this, we're slightly into a seller's market. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think we're probably more in a balanced, maybe slightly down market or buyer's market. I'll show you that in a minute. The second chart here is the inventory that we have going on in the valley right now. And you can see that in the last, say, 6 months from August, that the inventory has basically fallen off a cliff, which has caused prices to rise. That's probably why that little slide bar below is on the buyer or the seller side. And at the top there, we have new listings. And I think this is sort of like the canary in the coal mine situation, because new listings probably reflect what current people are thinking as far as what the value of the properties are. And you can see here also that the value of the new listings has sort of dropped off a cliff here recently. So if you want to have a more in-depth discussion with me about the status of the real estate market here in the Bitterroot Valley, and if you would like to talk to me about looking for properties you might want to buy, or if you want to sell a property, I will be happy to meet with you. Call me anytime at this number. And thank you for listening.